Hell yeah, dude. The number one pussy getting podcast in the Treasure Valley.
Are we cooking right now?
Yeah, we're cooking. This is going. It's a little echoey in here, but real dogs can handle that.
Loud ass
So.
AC just turned on.
It's chill, dude. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's fine. This is a street podcast. This is for city boys only.
Yeah, those windows open. There was a construction crew working earlier this week, and I slept on the couch a couple times and just woke up to loud Mexican music.
That's dope, dude. That's the best way to wake up. Just
It kind of
fucking
was nice.
Beep, 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 beep. You're like, oh shit, is that the fire alarm? And then it's beep, 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 beep. You're like, oh, fuck yeah.
We used to live like far, I grew up like kind of close to a park, but enough that like when they would have like this big Mexican party, I don't know what else to call it. There you couldn't hear the music, but you could hear like doom, 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 doom.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Fuck yeah, dude.
it was kind of fun.
Reggie on the bass, fool. Dude, your TV, we're watching gay porn on mute right now. No, but your TV flashes the mute symbol.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
That-
That's why when you came here, it was turned all the way down.
Yeah.
Because I hate that it does that.
Yeah, that's super
I play
weird.
video games on mute a lot. Should I turn up? Nah, I don't.
No, that's fine. It's not a big deal. I mean, it is, but it's
Well,
not.
Like, now it's the only thing
It's
I
not
can
worth
think about.
fixing.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm just looking at these tranquil ass waves in this gay porn that we're watching.
So tranquil.
There's a show at the Dalton Royale last night, or Dalton Royal, I think. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
But it's in Meridian, Idaho. The Silicon Valley of Idaho, as some people call it.
Yeah, America's next great city.
That's like our version of a tech city. It's like there's a lot of
Every-
call centers there.
Every town in America thinks that they're the next tech boom.
Well, I mean, fuck, who knows where it'll come from, but they'll move their asses over somewhere that like works for them. I feel like Texas is a little bit hot right now.
Yeah.
You want to talk about cryptocurrency? I'm just kidding. I don't know
Dude,
anything
I can
about
try.
it.
I don't either. Me and my friend Manny kind of did like, we played it like gambling, but we didn't know what actually moved the things. We just were like, we like this thing. Let's see if this thing wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a.
Like horse.
Have you ever seen those? Well, yeah. Well, not even like horse, but have you seen those carnival games where the kids play the horse racing game, but then there's like kind of a like wagering side too?
Like a arcade game?
Like you
this?
can kind of bet on the kids racing
Yeah.
them. Yeah, that's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
That's dope. There's a little something for the whole family there, dude.
My school at the first assembly of the year, each class would go out on the football field, and the freshmen would have everyone would lay on your back, and then like you'd pick like the smallest girl in your class to ride on top of this mattress and like crowd surf across everyone laying on their back, and it was like a race to see who could.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
And the seniors usually won just because they're like older, better, legitimately probably the teachers rigged it or something.
Yeah.
But like I set up a gambling ring for that where I was the house, and like I had like steeper odds on the freshmen. Like so like it was like I made like a chunk of change doing
That's
it.
dope, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the fucking IRS on that. Like, you never
Yeah.
reported that, dude. My fries, by the way, buddy.
Oh,
Whoa.
my bad.
Whoa. Hey, dude. I don't know what the hell you think.
Probably shouldn't eat fries in the mic, but
Dude, fuck it.
I just had that.
Dude, if anybody bitches, it'll be pork rinds next week. We'll, just,
Yeah.
we'll go crunchier, dude.
Yeah, we will.
Welcome to the Eating
we will
Ahead of
smoke
Lettuce
the whole
podcast.
pack of me eating on the mic.
For real, dude. Eat those crunchy ass Mexican peanuts. You know,
What are
those,
Mexican peanuts?
Mexican jumping peanuts. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I was
No, you
hoping
never
you'd
had, like-
have something racist really fast.
No,
there.
you've never had like those crunchy peanuts though. They like I think Takis make some, but there's like
No.
like hot nuts, dude. Mexicans
okay.
got hot nuts, brother.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I have had those. I don't know what I was thinking. I was picturing okay, I think I had a slight thought of you ever had those candy peanuts that are like foamy, like styrofoam?
Oh yeah, like circus peanuts, dude.
Yeah, I had thought of
A little
those
bit of
first.
circus peanuts.
Yeah.
So what circus? I work for the Swackers. Dude, tell me what accent that is, and then you can cancel me.
I thought it was Mexican.
Swacker.
I thought you were making circus penis
I
Mexican.
work at the Swackers. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
How is Swackers spelled? That's what this comes down to, dude.
What do Mexicans use to cut their pizza?
Oh shit! What?
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. Okay, I like
See,
that.
that's kind of
that's pretty
accent.
good.
Yeah, that's not.
I like when somebody's name is Caesar, but it's pronounced Cesar.
Yeah, there was a kid who went by Chavez. His name was he was trying not to make it sound Mexican.
Oh, like Chavis or something.
It was Chavez, but it was spelled it was Chavez or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, Chavez.
Chavez.
Yeah,
Chavez,
okay.
Yeah, it was
Chavez.
He was like, it's Chavez. And I was
That's
like, okay.
crazy.
Yeah, and I how do I change his name and tell this story? And he's like, no way to do it.
Dude, that's like. All right, fuck it. I'll just say it. That's what happens when Mexican dudes join the military.
Yeah.
You know, those are always the weirdest. Where it's like, why are you pretending you're white, dude?
Yeah.
Your sister had a quinceañera, bro.
Yeah.
You're Mexican as hell.
Yeah.
No, I've got a couple of buddies like that though. I grew up in a town that had a ton of Mexican kids, and yeah, no, there are a few of them that joined the military, and they're just like, yeah, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
You know, they don't go by Marcos anymore. They're like, I'm Marcus.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, I'm not gonna keep saying his name, but my best friend from high school, his brother joined the military, and the whole family kind of was just like, oh yeah, we're like this now. You know what I mean?
Dude, they whited with him.
Yeah, and they're like, well,
that's tight.
Except for the dad, and dad was like, I'm not doing that shit.
Ay, Dios mío. Was that his dad? He was the bee from fucking The Simpsons.
I went over to his house for 2-3 years. I didn't think his dad spoke English. He just didn't want to talk to me.
He was just really drunk. Oh, that wasn't Spanish.
No, he would have conversations in front of me in Spanish, and then one day he just started talking English, and I was like, and I think it was
you had your eastbound and down fucking. Holy shit, you speak English?
Well, and it was kind of yo, why have you been kind of ignoring me and not including me in conversation? You know what I mean?
I have an aunt.
I also respect that he was just like, I don't fucking want to talk to my kids' white friends right now. You know what I mean?
I have an aunt from Micronesia, because Mormonism likes to import. but no. Anyway, she speaks English great. Can talk to you about anything, but pretends like she doesn't speak English when my dad is around. And not she you can't speak English, but my dad will say something, she'll just be like, huh?
Yeah, you can choose to misunderstand something.
Yeah, where I'm like, oh, you definitely and I'll have just been talking to her about a book we've both read. You know what I mean? She has a firm grasp on the English language, and then my dad will be like, "What time is Jason?" Or whatever my uncle's name.
You ever met a white girl who does that, not with another language, but just being dumb? Where you, after a while, you're like, "Oh, you're not dumb. You just choose not to you understood it, what they said. You just ignored it and changed directions, and it was kind of savvy of you."
What's funny is there are smart bitches and dumb bitches in every level of intelligence.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
I like where you're going. I don't think I get it yet.
Well, because at Harvard, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Everyone that goes to Harvard, for the most, unless they paid their way in, is top of the fucking line. But then within Harvard, there are dumb bitches. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You could be at a party at Harvard and go, "This dumb bitch."
Yeah, and that's what's funny. And but then if they step down a level, they can be a smart bitch.
Oh, you think the dumb bitches at Harvard, if they went a
BSU smart bitch,
is a BSU okay. I don't know what the actions of a smart bitch look like in a social setting.
Yeah, me either. I've never seen one. Woo! Yeah, dude. Still got it.
That's why we do this. That's why you play the game right there. You know what I mean?
I know when I was saying that kind of weird shit about Mexicans, everybody was like, where are they headed with this? Calling women stupid. That's where, dude.
Yeah. You ever hear, I used to talk to this guy who's really into golf, and he was like, I don't even like. Most of the time I'm frustrated, but every time I'm out, I hit one shot that was like super awesome, and like it makes me come back, and like the idea of like never met on a smart pitch was like that for this pod.
Right, oh yeah,
like,
dude.
Fucking, yeah, I got him.
Yeah, that was the moment, dude. People are gonna keep listening. They're like, maybe they'll stumble on another. Never met her, dude.
Yeah. I hope a lot of you just pushed rewind 30 seconds. 'Cause they're like, that was fucking heat.
Yeah, that was heat. I can't believe they're still talking about it.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, it definitely isn't that moment now.
Yeah, not anymore. It's like, we're watching The Jerk with Steve Martin, the explicit version.
Explicit version. The one with the 2 Chainz feature.
Yeah. This is the fucking album of the year edition. They actually flipped the beat a little bit. But. Anyway, I'm drinking fucking weed lean. We're having the time of our lives. Jack wouldn't drink any. He's a bitch, dude.
Like, well, because we already, like, imagine how much I had to talk shit about Mexicans if I did have some.
All right, I can't just point out shit in the movie. My bad. I was going to be like, hey, hold on, dude. He's using a dog to cover his dick.
Yeah. If you like this podcast, you'd love to just actually watch the movie.
Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of shit like that on YouTube.
Honestly?
Where they're like, this is our podcast. We watch a movie.
Yeah.
And actually, dude, I mean, fuck, that was happening before podcasts. Like, The Talking Dead was just like, we made a show where people talk about a show.
But do they watch it live?
It was after the show, after the talk.
That kind of makes sense, like reaction content. I don't love it, but I do watch some stuff.
I might start doing it, dude.
It's fun. I think it's so funny sometimes.
Yeah, like I don't know, dude. I'll just start like bringing up videos of like horrible car crashes and be like, what?
I think I'm gonna start filming.
Oh my god, guys, that guy's in the wrong lane. Like I'll just like do like weird like little kid.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not using his blinker. Oh, bam! I knew that was gonna happen. He got plowed by that semi-truck.
You know who Drew Gooden is?
Yeah.
I want to watch all the Santa Claus movies and post them on YouTube.
Oh, the
like,
Santa
do some
Claus,
reaction shit to that.
That's yeah. Never mind. Like, we just have to awkwardly move on because I almost like revealed a fucking big family thing. So we should
okay.
Just here, hold on, fucking. We'll hit pause real quick.
Okay.
So yeah, I did fuck my dad.
Damn it.
I used to like when I have an ex-girlfriend. Believe it. Yeah, I've fucked, guys.
Yeah.
Those of you that are listening, you're like, man, I'll never fuck. I've fucked. That's hope for you, dude. This is we're gonna have a lot of older virgins listening to this podcast.
Absolutely.
Young professionals, old virgins.
Young professionals. Oh, but it's the same person?
That's our demo. I'm talking our demo.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I think that's a pretty small overlap on that Venn diagram.
I thought it would be
like you're like, oh no, those two bubbles bumped into each other, and then you're like, oh wait.
Yeah.
Shout out. That's a visual Venn diagram joke. If anybody wants to draw it out for themselves at home.
Like elderly black women. I feel like that's kind of.
If it's anything like my career as a waiter, I agree.
You would be good at serving a table of elderly black women.
I was pretty good at wait. That's what's funny is every time people find out I have like customer service jobs, they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "I'm not always an asshole."
Yeah.
Like I'm.
Yeah.
Like people are always like, "What? Whoa, what do you mean, dude? You can work customer service?" I'm like, you know that I'm acting this way around other comedians, right?
Yeah.
Like this isn't how I act at my grandma's house.
That does.
You know, like
Yeah.
I'm just like fucking.
Yeah, no, when I found out you worked
I work at the Swackers, dude. I'm not rocking that at fucking Thanksgiving, dude.
I do remember when finding out you worked at Dutch Bros, and I was like,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah. I worked at Dutch Bros at one point. That is a little weird. I'll agree.
Yeah.
I just don't even look like I would work at a Dutch Bros.
That's the thing is I was like, maybe he can be nice enough, but like he doesn't look nice enough. Like, oh.
Hell yeah, dude. We're watching movies. People are sweating.
It's still like maybe gay porn.
Don't you hate when you catch a ball sniff? Your own, like when you catch your own ball weight.
That was close.
Yeah, whoa. Pause.
They almost found out our secret.
No, but don't you hate when you catch the smell of your own balls like
Yeah.
an hour after you showered and you're like, how did I already generate that much funk, dude?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? I get that that's where like the shit factory is.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Is that, hey, for our fellas listening, we're losing all the old black ladies right now. They're clicking up.
Hey, go grab your nephew.
I'm done with this shit. I liked it at first.
Doing Jim Gaffigan, but the audience members say elderly black lady.
Mm-mm.
I
don't like that one.
I just spit all over him too, by the way.
All over what?
You.
Oh, I didn't feel it, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's all good. So used to it. Dude.
What
So used to fucking money shots.
Dude, I pissed my pants at work the other day.
Straight up, like wholeheartedly.
I put my dick away and then like went to the sink and
That
then
sucks.
like felt a little whoop, and like it was enough. I have to wear khaki shorts for that job because I rape Boy Scouts for a living.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, I take people on hikes and then people get murdered.
No, but then like I was like, oh shit. I don't think it's gonna dry, and I think like people are gonna know. So I just like texted a group chat with all my coworkers. It was like, guess who just pissed their pants? And like it totally dried, and I was like, why did I confess to that? That could have just been my little thing.
Fine, dude. Here's what you got to do in that situation. Are you wearing khaki shorts at work and you pissed your pants? Get the rest of your shorts wet.
That was definitely a thought.
Yeah, just wet shorts, dude. Just let everyone wonder.
Dude, I went and jumped in the river. What? We get a 15-minute break. Like
You're wearing non-slip shoes and soaked khakis, dude. That's dope.
Non-slick shoes and khaki shorts makes you look like SpongeBob, though.
Yeah, for real, dude. Dude, SpongeBob. I was talking to my sister the other day, like, fucking SpongeBob is the worst fucking coworker ever. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
like Squidward. Like, I don't know. It's funny. Like, I hate to be. Oh, when you grow up, you relate with Squidward. But
I've seen that tweet.
but I am just like, I was just thinking of like the class aspect of it. Of like, just like Squidward needs this job. Like, cause, all right, maybe I'm thinking too much about SpongeBob, but I see it as like SpongeBob is like 20.
Well, like, that's kind of like how I felt working jobs in high school sometimes.
Yeah, where you're like, I'm just fucking around, guys.
Yeah, I'm just fucking around, and Squidward's,
Yeah.
or Brown Fred, as I called him. That was
cool.
That
Brown
was,
Fred.
There
Nice.
was a White Fred too.
Oh, okay.
That guy
that's
was
tight.
fun though.
He was a fun, good guy.
Dude, at one point we thought they were gonna fight each other
That would have been crazy.
because like we were going to lunch, and White Fred had parked his motorcycle behind Brown Fred's car. It sounds like I'm making a
By the
story up.
way, Brown Fred's not cool with shit like that.
Yeah, no, Brown Fred was not having it.
Yeah, Brown Fred.
So he just moved.
I've met a couple Brown Freds in my time.
Yeah. You think
Not down for that.
Oh, have you met some Alfredos?
Yeah, dude, I've got some
But
Alfredicis.
he moved the bike out of the way and like left it on its side, like didn't use the kickstand or whatever motorcycles use. And like White Fred comes out and just starts pacing in the old parking spot that Brown Fred was in.
Yeah.
And like he's not eating lunch, and we're all eating lunch like, oh shit, what's about to happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's this older dude named Lou. This was a construction site. Like this was like the roughest people I've ever worked with. Honestly.
Hell yeah, dude.
And like Lou had a teardrop tattoo, swear to God. And he was like seemed like he was like nice to us as like me and my friend were like 15 working there or whatever. And like he would like kind of pull us aside and be like,
Dude.
"You guys need water?" That type of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so like he was like, "Oh, what's that all about?" And he like told me like, so Brown Fred moved White Fred's bike, and now, and he like set it up in the funniest way where he was like, "Well, White Fred's crazy, and Brown Fred's been wanting to fight someone since the '90s, so shit's about-" like he sold it like a pay-per-view fight. It was awesome.
Dude, people fucking I think there are some people in the world that you could like put their life on a way better track by beating their ass at a bar.
Yeah.
Like, I think there are people that have just been waiting for, like, they're just like, man, everything is so boring that if somebody was just like, game on, you know, like, they're just like, hey, dude, it's go time. Like,
Yeah. I haven't seen Fight Club. Isn't that the gist of it?
Yeah, basically, I guess so.
I didn't mean to, like, but
no, that is true, though. That is,
Yeah.
that is pretty much Fight Club. It's just like some fucking dork.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, dude, my life sucks super bad. Although, I don't know, there's some other shit.
Yeah,
there's some other stuff that
movie.
happens in Fight Club, to put it lightly. Yeah, stuff happens in that movie.
It is like, here's why I haven't watched Fight Club. I'm worried I'll like it too much and be a guy who talks about Fight Club. You know what I mean?
Dude, it sucks that, like, a lot of movies that are, like, good, like, you know, like, where it's just like, that's a good movie.
There's a reason.
But then people take it, they take it in, like, they're like, I am Ryan Gosling, dude. Like, that fucking joke.
Yeah.
I'm glad that people are finally, like, turning it on its head and making fun of that culture, but for a while, it was straight up cool to like Fight Club.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Crazy.
Like, there was no, like, aspect to it.
Well, like, I don't know. You've probably watched, like, movies that people don't know about, but, like, me, like, it's hard to pick a favorite movie that doesn't have, like, a stereotype of an annoying fan. You know what I mean?
I'm the same way. Like, I've watched more art house shit. That's what sucks, though, right? Is, like, it's the same thing once you get into deeper shit.
Yeah.
Because now your friends are into that deep shit, and you have to have a cool pick among artsy movies.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, it's basically, there's no such thing as happiness. There's no way to actually feel cool. You know, like, you can just fucking, like, no matter what, like, oh, like, you're into Nirvana, that's fucking basic, and so then you're like, fine, let me get into cool shit, and you find, like, Orwells are sweet, and then somebody's like, yeah, their lead singer's a rapist, so try again, buddy, and you're like, fuck. You know, like, you start getting into fucking weird shit, and people are like, oh, yeah, actually, that African tribe is kind of a sellout. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're kind of like the less cool uncontacted tribe that an indie band made an album with. You know? Like,
I'm worried I made it sound like The Wolf of Wall Street was my favorite movie, and it's not.
Well, but what if it was, though? It's not a fucking big deal, because it is a good movie.
Yeah, but even during this conversation, I couldn't let people think that about me. You know what I mean? Dude. Like, while we were talking about how that's dumb.
Jack's favorite movie is Wild Wild West, or whatever it's called, with fucking Will Smith. Yeah. Is that what it's called? Wild Wild West?
With Will Smith, yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Like, saying that, I was like, that sounds like me old manning a movie. You know when old men are like, what are you watching?
Yeah.
What's this movie called? Space? Yeah, this is the movie Space.
And it's Gravity.
Yeah. This is, this is the Sandra Bullock in Space. That's what this movie's called, Dad.
Sandra Bullock goes to space.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Like a bootleg DVD.
Dude, my dad was funny when I was a kid. Like, there were so many movies that we would rent, and he'd be like, "This is gay," and we'd like not finish it, and then, like, you know, like, I'd find out it won an Oscar that year. You know, like, where I'm just like, oh, that was like movie of the year, like Birdman. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
It's a good movie. It's like, it's all in one take and shit. And, like, you know, like, there's a bunch of cool shit about that movie. My dad was just like, what the fuck is this about? Shut it off. Like, I watched it 5 years later. It was, like, life-changing.
I feel like,
you know, like,
I feel like that happens. Like, it happens to me sometimes. I have friends that it happens to a lot more, where, like, they'll, like, try something that their parents just hated all the time, and they're like, oh, actually, I think I like that. Like, it's like,
yeah, well,
my parents just have bad taste, I think. Like,
it's funny. My dad is a hater, and like, I'm a hater, but my dad is like a, you know, doesn't like anyone.
Yeah.
Kind of person. There's so many people, you know, my parents haven't been together in forever, but where I'd be like, oh yeah, I saw so and so, and my mom's like, oh, that guy's annoying, and I'm like, no, he's not, and she's like, oh yeah, I guess your dad just thought that. You know, like, it is exactly. Like, people can just, like, influence your fucking opinion of people and stuff.
It happens to me with sports teams a lot, where, like, I'll see, like, an interview of a player from a team I don't like, and I'm like, oh, yeah. There's nothing inherently wrong with Derek Jeter. Like,
yeah, right. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking, yeah, definitely am like too. It's too often that I fucking will see that a show is really popular, and I'll be like, I'm never gonna watch that.
Yeah.
You know, like Game of Thrones, couldn't tell you what it's about.
Yeah.
I know there are dragons, and I remember the Starbucks cup thing.
I don't remember that.
It's just like, I guess there was an episode where there was a Starbucks cup on set.
And it like made the cut?
Yeah, and everyone was pissed because it's like, you know, this fucking $1 million show or whatever, and they're like,
yeah,
there's a fucking pinkety drinkety sitting on the fucking table.
That's funny though. I like, what do you expect? Like, just because it's expensive doesn't mean like it's gonna be perfect. Like,
yeah, well, and then there are shows that are perfect.
Most of them, honestly. Like,
yeah.
I mean, not like from a writing perspective, but like most shit does not have a mistake like
There's
that.
some perfect shows, buddy, like Rick and Morty, or American Dad. Good morning. All right, dude, I'm drinking too much weed lean, dude. I'm getting wavy off the ween. Dude, I'm drinking Whizzerp right now. Whizzerp.
I was so excited to tell you my screensaver was JFK drinking lean the other day.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck, dude.
Because I've only ever been asked about it from people I don't want to explain it to.
Yeah,
so like
sick.
when you were like, "Is that JFK?" I was like, "Yeah, he's drinking scissor. Check it out."
Let's put that picture as like the picture for when we post this on YouTube.
Fuck yeah. Don't you hate when you do something like that where I was like, picture JFK drinking scissor. That'll make me laugh. And then someone asks about it, and you're like, "Fuck you! I don't want to talk about it at all." Like,
no, it's my phone background's like a picture I took that I think looks nice, and there's nothing more embarrassing than when somebody asks about it.
and it's like, "Oh, it's me."
It's not me. It's just like a
Oh,
cool,
I see.
like it's just a picture of like some power lines, like in
Yeah.
Nampa, where it's just like a shit show of power lines running together.
Uh-huh.
And I took a picture because I thought it was
Yeah.
cool compositionally, and then I feel so gay talking about it even right now.
You're like embarrassed to be like, "Yeah, I thought life was beautiful for a moment."
Yeah, legit. Like, oh
Won't
no,
happen again.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I had a moment on a walk.
Yeah, that is. Why is that so embarrassing?
It is though. It's the most embarrassing thing. Dude, call up like your best friend in the world and tell them about something beautiful you saw, and they'll just clown on you. They'll just like if you're
That's
just
why I
like,
like Tyson is because like you can do that, but then sometimes he'll do it to me, and I'm like, dude,
yeah,
like,
hey buddy, this road doesn't go both ways. Sorry.
yeah.
But no, yeah, that shit's hella funny. Like just, or just like showing, like, dude, it's legitimately like you're showing somebody like embarrassing photos of yourself, and then it's like, that was just a creek that I thought looked beautiful or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like trying to put your phone away.
Here's a good
I
example.
don't
of
care about
this.
nature.
My friend was like shuffling his recently liked songs one time. Like there's a cut like we were like kind of at a party, but like just mostly just kick back. And that's what they're doing.
The Lizzo song came on.
Imagine by John Lennon.
Oh, dude.
Which like good song.
Yeah, it is, but that
but
is
like
tough.
oh, you felt that within the last month, did you? Like
I've seen a lot of punk chicks, like, you know, like you're like at their house, and like, dude, hooking up with a punk girl is just like going to their house so they can prove to you that they're punk. Like legit, like you just go over and they're like, yeah, my mom sucks, like straight up. Look, this is like a shitty letter she sent me, or like whatever. But I've seen so many like where you hear the first half second of a Tame Impala song before it gets skipped.
Which is so funny because
And
similar to like the dumb bitches of Harvard,
Yeah.
there are dudes who are putting on Tame Impala to prove that they're like artsy. You know what I mean?
Honestly, on this podcast 3 times now, we've covered hierarchy.
Yeah. Jordan Peterson's gonna love this shit.
Check this out. I'll clean your room, bitch. Hey, Jordan Peterson, stop popping benzos, dumbass. Get yourself some fucking Whirlpool drink, like me, dude.
We have just been like, and there's levels to that, isn't
That
there?
literally, I just like I'm
Yeah.
putting it together. That the 3 of the things we've said have just
We've
been
fallen
like,
into the same pattern of conversation of like, and we can go here next if we
dude,
wanted
have
to.
you noticed that Burger King has a chicken sandwich at every price range?
Actually, no. Like,
Who knows if they do, dude? I'm just.
once you said it, I started like believing it. I'd be like, yeah, because some of like they like fry the chicken more expensively on that one.
Well, dude. All right, here's something. I want to know if any fat guys have noticed this. McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich last week all of a sudden is called the McCrispy.
Wow.
Yeah, which I was just like, huh? Like I don't know. Like, it was just a thing I noticed. I perceived the change, dude. I'm very Native American, bro. Like, my ear against the ground.
I'm very Native American.
I'm extremely Native American.
Yeah.
Bro.
I did notice the birds were acting weird. Maybe it's the McCrispy thing.
Yeah, they was like, "Arr."
No, I had a friend.
It used to be called the crispy chicken sandwich.
I had a friend who like had like a rough week, and like we were talking about how we were gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and we got there, and he ordered what he always orders, and it was like a chicken sandwich with like the hot Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
Hell yeah.
And it like was a dry instead of a wet, and he was like so distraught. Like, and we were like, dude, you'll be okay. Like, relax. And he was like, no, but like, remember last time? And like, he didn't know how to word it to the waiter of like, and he was trying to word it to the waiter, which is a like, get over yourself.
Yeah.
But like, he was trying to be like, this is different. And the guy's like, that is what you ordered. Like,
it's bullshit.
It was the most annoyed I've ever been with that friend. Like,
that's so funny. I got a bone to pick with Buffalo Wild Wings while we're on the subject.
Oh, yeah, not in their corner, just in this case scenario. Yeah,
yeah,
they do some fuck shit.
Yeah, but I have this is my fucking axe I've been grinding.
Welcome to the Buffalo Wild Wings diss track hour.
Have you ever noticed that there's levels to their heat? What is this concept? Like dude, if somebody listens to this and they like it and they try to explain it to their friend, dude, immediately you're getting locked up for autism.
You're getting locked up.
They're like they were he's like they were joking about like how things have different magnitudes and levels based on societal and they're like, what?
Wait, do you really have a beef with?
I do actually. Yeah, I do. Here's my beef with Buffalo Wild Wings. Take a look at their menu. This is retarded.
I'm having so much fun with it.
You look at their menu and they have a bunch of shit nobody cares about. First,
Yeah.
They have like burgers. Like they have way more burgers than they need to.
Yeah,
They should have like 2 or 3
I think
types
it's
of
for
burgers.
people on dates where like he was like, let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings. She was like, am I gonna like why? And he's like, they have salad. Like,
yeah, dude. I got Josh Price and Natasha Dash. Shout out. They're still together as of this podcast, so hopefully this gets posted. I'm just kidding. But,
we got a time travel.
But I went to fucking somewhere with them, Jack in the Box or something, the other day, and as we pulled up, I was like, "Oh, Natasha, do they have salad here?" And like, didn't get the laughs that I was hoping for. I was hoping for some chuckles.
Yeah.
Got Josh laughed. I'm putting you out there. Josh laughed.
Oh yeah.
Natasha didn't.
Did he try to do like the Will Smith not laugh afterwards?
That'd be sick if he just like got out of the car. He was driving. If he like put the car in park, opened my door, and slapped me.
Yeah.
I would have had, or he did like an awkward like reach around the seat.
Yeah.
You know, like your dad when you, dude, your dad ever tried to fucking hit you from the front seat of a car? This is the funniest shit ever.
Dude, church pew.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've gotten some fucking head smacks in church or just like school events, which is crazy. You're hitting your kid at school.
Like, shut the fuck up in the book fair right now.
Dude, I don't think my parents ever went with me to the book fair. I'm pretty sure every time they would give me money and then be like, I'll be in the car.
Because it was like an after school thing, right?
It was like after school or it was a weekend thing, I think a couple times.
They would always do it with parent-teacher conference.
Yeah, it was looped in with that a lot. But it was just funny, like, how often my mom would be like, I'm just going to, like, smoke a cigarette while you're doing that. And my mom didn't smoke with me in the car, by the way, before I get any flamas for that, dude. By the way, very Mexican, very Native American. It's kind of my new thing.
Yeah, maybe your abuelos will love
By the
this
way,
podcast.
his glasses thing made everybody cross-eyed. That's like
Oh, okay.
a big turning point in this movie. Once again, we're watching The Jerk. If you want to watch along with us, our timestamp is. Dude, we should put in a sync and then just mostly not talk about a movie.
What if we did it that style? Like, dude, that's what you know. What the Fight Companion Joe Rogan episodes are?
Yeah.
That like, what we could do that with like goofy ass comedies from the '80s.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. We'll try it out, dude. We can give that a shot.
And like,
we're not gonna timestamp it, but if you want to
No.
watch The Jerk and like, you should see that movie.
Yeah, like not like react to it at all, but
Yeah.
like that's just how we know what to name the episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that might be good. Also, I feel like that's kind of fitting for me in the Boise comedy scene right now. The Jerk.
I'm a jerk.
Yeah, for real, dude. Straight
Dude,
up.
Please do a creep Radiohead jerk song
Yeah.
and try to get your way back in.
Dude, I'm just saying,
Back in the
if you
heart.
see a suspicious looking old biker dude doing my jokes at Mad Swede,
Yeah,
I don't know.
doing. So I got a trans sister, right?
Yeah, dude, just fucking. Everybody's like, what? Like a radio?
Yeah. No, I heard that too. when I did it.
Everybody here for that one? Everybody here from minute 2 when we made the last funny joke?
No, there is like an old man somewhere, hopefully listening, who only enjoyed the women aren't smart and the transistor joke.
Yeah, we gotta put this on shortwave radio for our boys.
Dude. Oh, you ever have your phone die and you're driving home to talk radio? I think
Oh
we
yeah.
talked about
Oh,
this.
dude, I love like.
And it's like crazy conspiracy shit.
Dude, drunk driving home listening to Coast to Coast is the funniest shit in the world.
I don't know what it's
that's
called, but-
probably like if
Yeah.
it's late at night, Coast to Coast is like a conspiracy show where people call in.
Yeah,
Like
but I tell
what's
you-
funny about Coast to Coast is like they're almost like old school conspiracy still. Like they're not
Yeah.
even on like the George Soros. They're still like, what are chemtrails? What's going on with that? It's like, damn, dude, fucking. Which
Yeah.
maybe that's it. Maybe that's the key, and everything else is a distraction. Just because hippies figured out chemtrails immediately,
Yeah,
and they've
like,
been like, "Fuck."
you
Like,
ever
we need
read,
to-
there once was an old lady who swallowed a fly.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever read If You Give a Mouse a Cookie? There's levels to things.
Woo! We're going to jail for autism immediately after this releases.
This is fucking ridiculous.
I'm starting to get mad that it keeps happening.
There's levels to things, dude. Oh my god. You ever just notice that you get a year older every year?
Could you imagine if I had some of your weed scissor before this?
Oh, I know, dude. I'm pretty fucking toasty off that shit right now. I never actually. It's kind of nice when you're in someone's apartment where you can't like smoke, because I'm always smoking weed. So anytime I do an edible, I'm like, did I really feel the edible, or did I just smoke weed the whole time I was waiting for the edible to kick in?
Oh, yeah.
But like right now, I know
I've done
like
that.
this is from that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting stoned. Hell yeah, dude. The chick from The Jerk is hot. The second chick, not the biker one. For the people watching at home that are gonna call me gay.
Wait, is he having like a Scarface style plot to this?
Yeah,
Is this Scarface for retards?
Yeah, this is retard Scarface. Tard face, by the way.
I like how you like took your time and you're like, let me focus on the
Dude,
fundamentals
I
of this joke.
I Dr. Stranged out.
Yeah.
Looking at all the timelines, dude. Just, by the way, I'm doing a very physical bit on this audio-only podcast, but
Man, he looked possessed. It was crazy. Holy shit. Retard Scarface.
this is like
My
the
scar was uncomfortable. I'm not popping it.
Oh no, you're all good, dude.
Okay.
This is like the scene in the movie, though. Just fun. Jack's actually never seen this movie, which we're so dumb for doing this. But he's like leaving in shame and just going like, I don't need anything but this and this. He's like, well, and this chair. I think he's about to grab the chair. And that's all I need to do. I don't need one other thing. We're just doing the movie, guys. That's a good podcast.
Yeah, with the subtitles on, we just act. Oh God.
Hell yeah, dude. What you chefing up on that Xbox?
Madden, 2K, UFC mostly.
So those are games I don't play or have never owned. So
I never learned how to walk.
not a gaming podcast.
I never learned how to walk and look around at the same time.
Really?
Like in high
That's
school,
funny.
I would go to my friend's house and like they'd be like, "I bet my little sister could beat you." And I was like, "Oh yeah, probably." Like,
I had a funny experience with video. I'm pretty good now because I went through a little gamer phase, dude. When I was like
hell yeah.
18. It was honestly just COVID. I was
that's
I was
fair.
out of high school, so I didn't have shit to do.
I got
so.
like way too good at Madden to where like people were like, "You're not even like playing a video game. You're choosing plays that like find holes in my defense." Like it's like
Right,
it's more
yeah.
like chess than
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
funny.
Anyway.
But when I was a kid, like I didn't have internet or anything, so I'd like play these games and be like, "Man, I'm hot shit," and then I'd like go play with friends and be like, "Fuck!" Like always, every time until I was like 15.
Yeah.
Anytime I would try to play games with someone, even if it was like another weird kid, they would just mop the floor with me.
Yeah.
Or I remember I didn't have a
It's
like
when it comes
Xbox
to video
360.
games, there's levels.
Yeah, that's basically. Yeah. Well, it's fun.
I feel like we're in a fucking prison of this right
You
now.
ever notice there's a Halo game on every Xbox?
I feel like we're in a fun house full of mirrors. What the
This is
fuck is
crazy,
happening?
dude. Yeah, I know. Like you're like, there's no actual hallway here, dude. This really is all mirrors.
It's all levels.
And you start to realize like there are reflections of reflections, and they look different. And you're like, fuck, there's levels to the mirror house.
God damn it. This is almost as bad as like that Bo Burnham sketch of a like white dude's podcast.
It's levels of things, dude. Is this like the first step to being like fucking just a hippie dude, like Chris Foster? Is this how we foss out?
Yeah.
It's just fucking. One day, a couple white boys realized there were levels to things.
Yeah.
Shit was never the same.
A couple white boys for life. Yeah, and you know what's well, oh dude. Like state college discussion boards and classes are the most like frustrating thing of all time. Just like, yeah, I totally agree, but I could also disagree, and it's all about perspective. Like that's every discussion board post you have to write. Like
It is funny that like college is a place where you like go to take four years off of thinking. You know, like where it's just like I'm gonna just like be as objective as possible. Like I don't know,
yeah.
like you're supposed to like learn a bunch of shit, but it's just like how about you take 4 more years of just not having any opinions on the world?
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
just
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that earlier because I was talking to my friend who's like an engineering major, and I was like, oh, and like, or like a construction management major. I'm like, oh, like you're actually like learning how to use stuff and like facts and things. Like I was like having
Yeah.
a moment of like, oh, interesting. Like,
weird. Yeah, like your college is actually going to be something like the job that it's for.
yeah,
That's odd.
mine's just gonna be like, well, he jumped through enough hoops to get here. Like,
Yeah. So are you, like, do you want to therapize people?
yeah,
That's crazy. That's nuts.
it's kind of yeah.
I mean, that's fine. But
It's a weird thing where it's like, when I think about like my personality, I'm like, it's something I want to do, but it's very weird for like a 20-year-old to be like, 21-year-old to be like, yeah, one day I'll be that thing.
I guess that's what therapists do, though. Is at some point they were a young person that was just like, I guess I'll figure this shit out enough by the time I'm actually doing it.
Yeah, because like right
You know?
now it feels weird to think that one day there'll be a mom going through a divorce who I'm like, and here's what you should do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to think at 21, but like, I'm like, yeah, but like, the people that do that, what were they doing at this age? And I do want to do it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, therapy's a weird one that way.
Yeah. No, that is strange, dude. Because
Yeah.
like, I also don't have any aspirations career-wise.
Like outside of comedy.
Yeah, like I said, like I really don't. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
huh, that's odd. Like, you know, to have something else you could see your life
Yeah.
being about, you know? Like,
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like weird about being two-dimensional. Like, not saying, no, that's not meant to say it. Too, like, brain like that. Like, I should
Yeah.
focus on one and, like, commit
I
to
don't
it.
know, like, it's bad.
But also, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think that, like,
you know,
it's a
it
really
might make it a little
interesting-
bit less stressful to be doing crazy shit and doing stand up to know like I also have a degree that I can
Yeah, and like
utilize.
the
'Cause
life
I
of
do
doing
think I think it
therapy-
would be really hard for you to be a therapist that does stand up comedy.
Yeah, I'd have to
like,
do a
that's-
name or something. I think, and even
I honestly like I just feel like it's kind of a one or the other thing, right?
yeah.
Like I feel like
At some point, but not today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not today. Well,
That's
I mean,
kind of-
but right
that-
now, I
But yeah,
mean-
that's the thought I have all the time. Where I'm like, yeah.
I
both
feel
of
like
us
if
would be
I
tough.
found out my therapist did stand up
Yeah,
comedy,
it's a little
I'd be
nutty.
like, "Hey, buddy, what are you talking about?"
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like, what's the fucking-
Yeah, no, it would be like a. I've thought about that too, but then I'm also like, I don't know. Like, I think it would be a really interesting way to spend your days if you did therapy by day and then stand up at night. But it is a weird like. You can't write about your job too. That you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would have so much material from like.
I bet it would be fun to do it for a while and then stop doing therapy and just be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just talk about all the fucking funny shit that happened when I was a therapist."
That's the like big. I think like what I really hope happens.
Yeah.
Is because like there's like a
Nuh-uh.
what's that?
Down for Love, dude.
Oh yeah.
Hold up, didn't know about this.
It's auto playing, so
No, that's sick as fuck. I had no idea, bro.
yeah.
This is no longer the Jerk podcast, dude. Now we're watching Down for Love.
Yeah. After we jerk, we watch Down syndrome people fall in love.
Yeah. Yeah, what they think is love. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked up. All right,
Oh,
well.
yo.
Woo! There's levels of things.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, if you like the transistor joke, welcome back. Well, where are my elderly black women at, huh?
Oh, hell, I can't believe he said that.
There she is. What should we name her?
I'm going to let you feel this one.
Okay, yeah.
Although I have some names written on my phone that maybe you could look at.
Let's go through my Tinder matches, huh?
Dude, I got banned from Tinder.
You really did?
I really
you said
did,
that
yeah.
on stage. And I was like,
Yeah, no, it's not a fucking, I mean, it's a bit.
It'd be
part
kind
of
of,
it.
yeah, but
No, it was
what'd
just.
you say?
It was honestly, it was like somebody that has reported me on multiple accounts. It was just one
Oh,
lame person.
damn.
Never even like.
Because I've said some pretty crazy shit on Tinder and not gotten banned.
I don't really do crazy shit on Tinder. You know what I mean? Like honestly, like that's what's funny is like I do like to like be interesting in conversation and shit, but like I just can't be like a funny, cool guy over text. Like I'm like
I
you know
don't
like
mean
on Tinder.
crazy, like offensive comedy. I mean like horny as shit.
Oh yeah, nice, dude. We're getting horny on Tinder.
Yeah.
I feel like it usually gets horny on the next app.
Probably should.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn, you're just
that might
hitting
be
them.
my tactical error, but
Yeah. You're just like, damn, dude. You got looking like a McDouble down there, dude. Just trying to think of a gross thing. That came off weird. It was a
And
weird
you were-
moment. The
I
black
heard-
lady's like, what happened? Are he having a stroke?
And you said it when you looked at the TV, and I thought
I
you were-
kind of honestly started catching it from them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reminder, we're watching Down for Love, a show about Down syndrome people. Also, how do you say that? People with Down syndrome? Down syndrome people?
Yeah.
Where my Downies at?
Somebody tried to make that point the other day, like, because, like, people of color versus colored people is, like, such a huge Grand Canyon to cross that, like, is everything going to get that way? Where you have to say people of...
Well, and also, I feel like people of color is strange.
Well, it's just
say.
old and has, like, bad...
Well,
juju.
that's what I mean is like, but like colored, yeah, saying colored is crazy. That's
Right.
like way old school shit. But then people of color is
Not better. I don't
yeah,
know why
and it's
that
new.
was the
It's
move.
like way new. People say that like as of 5 years ago,
Yeah.
and it's like, why the fuck are we bringing the word color back into this?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
And it's like the most acceptable. It's like if you don't know, you should say that. You know what I mean?
and yeah, like yeah, I guess fucking. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to think of like alternative where like non-white doesn't sound great.
Yeah. But
But-
just make up a college word. Make up a big fucking like I'm not gonna. Here's the thing. I think there's people in the world smart enough to come up with a word for people of color. I'm not about to attempt it on my podcast right now.
Yeah,
that's
totally.
That's the evil Knievel of comedy right there. That's like fucking good luck, brother.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Yeah, let's try to solve race real quick. We got this.
By coming up with one word for everyone not white.
Well, I just want to start with one thing on race. There's levels to it, right? So you gotta handle it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, baby.
Are we gonna call this the Levels podcast?
I mean, maybe. No, that's stupid. I don't like that.
I don't like the way
and
it
also,
sounded.
I don't like there being a clip of you going, are we going to call this the podcast?
Yeah, that's gonna be the only thing we edit out. I didn't like it either. I want
No,
you
no,
to
no,
know.
we're keeping it in,
I was
but
like, fuck.
as long as this isn't called the Levels podcast, it's fine. But if it was called that and then we had like a gamer moment where,
like
you
when
know.
when you're reading like a Magic Schoolhouse, a fucking Magic Treehouse book, and you get to the chapter the book's named after, and you're like, it's happening.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, are Magic Treehouse a little choose your own adventure-y?
No.
No?
They're
Okay.
just like they time travel to different time periods.
I didn't read those books a lot. I read any of my Ramona and Beezus fools out there. Any
Ramona and Beezus.
any,
Hank
any,
the Cow Dog.
any Ramona fools out there? Shit, fool.
Did you guys have Hank the Cow Dog?
Hank the Cow Dog. I don't think I read that, but I remember my classmates.
But it was
reading
around.
it, yeah.
I didn't know, like, because it was like kind of a weird, like, it was kind of the Tame Impala of my elementary school library. You know what I mean? Where it was like, Jack, what you got there? I'm like, Hank the Cow Dog. Probably never heard of it. Like,
I would read like fucking just weird bullshit. Like I liked reading a lot, and I would just fucking grab like kind of young adulty books, but like old ones. Like, dude, I read this racist fucking book called The Squeaky Wheel Gets the Grease.
that sounds
And
racist.
And it's like that part's not racist, but there's just like a character that's literally named like Bing Bong, and his parents own the Jade Garden Chinese restaurant in town. Which also, there is a Jade Garden Chinese restaurant in Nampa, which is funny.
I had 2 Chinese restaurants in my town, both called Hong Kong.
That's dope. Like
Yeah.
Hong Kong 1, Hong Kong 2, or were
And
they
one
different
time-
people?
Different, entirely different. In
I
fact,
mean,
one
who
time
can really
I-
tell? Woo! Welcome back.
What's up, Mr. Transistor joke? One time I ordered.
Oh, hell.
One time I ordered from the wrong one because I had a favorite, of course, and then I didn't pick it up because I ordered again at the other one, and they called me for a week, like a week straight. There was just this Asian lady who would call me like, "You gotta pick it up and pay." Like I couldn't decide if I wanted to do the accent.
You did a little bit. There's
Yeah.
There's a little flavor
Like-
on that. There was a little MSG on that one, dude.
Let's bring a little soy sauce on that thing.
Oh shit. Yeah, dude. I almost bought a car from this place. Like, also it's Mass Motors in Boise. Fucking dorks. Come and get me, bitch.
Is that the one that used to be a Pizza Hut? Like, it's obvious.
Maybe, I don't know.
Like, anyway.
I don't think I never went there. That was I was just like calling around. I was fucked.
Uh-huh.
I had like no money, and I lived in Idaho City and worked in. That's like an hour drive. So I was just like, oh cool, my life's gonna fall apart. So I just had to get a car on shitty credit. I was just calling like every place, and Mass Motors was one that was like, yeah, come by tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up finding a fucking car, and so I didn't need to. And they texted me and then like rescheduled me kind of without me confirming. You know, like they're like, that's fine, you can come in on Sunday, and I never said anything. And then on like Monday or whatever, I got a call from a different number, like a personal number, and the dude was like, hey man, like I was expecting you to come in.
Oh.
Like what's, and I was like, what? And he was like it's kind of messed up that you just like set an appointment, and he was like doing that, and I just was like, hey buddy, I'm not your ex-girlfriend. Like you can't just like sad call me about blowing you off.
Did you really
like,
say that?
Yeah, no, yeah. I was
Hell
just
yeah.
like, I was in full just like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
I imagine he like hadn't sold a car in like a month or something, and his
Oh,
boss
it's gotta
was like,
just suck.
and his boss was like, "What's going on? You got anything cooking up?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got a guy coming at 3:30." You know what I mean? And then like,
But what's crazy is like 3 days later, I started getting just hundreds of spam calls and texts. And I swear to God, that dude put my phone number in some fucking thing, or you know.
that's hilarious. I kind of like it when people in service job. I mean, sorry, so, like in jobs where they have a way to get back at the customer if they don't like you. But it's
No,
so
actually,
small,
I
you
like
can't do
calling
anything.
car salesmen service. They're
Yeah.
service workers, dude.
They should, because they
Might as
are.
well be. They're mostly just
Yeah.
fucking.
Some people sell us cheeseburgers. Some people sell us cars.
Yeah, and they're just like, yeah, you know, they're like, do you want a Coke? Do you want a water?
Yeah,
you know, like they're always like.
they're
trying to-
more service than a lot of places, actually.
You can get a water refilled easier at a car dealership than a lot of restaurants. Ask for
Yeah.
breadsticks. The next time you're buying a car, ask for something that you know they don't have, and they'll probably figure it
Yeah,
out.
they'll. Yeah, can we run around and like?
Yeah, go get some lasagna, dude. Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know. If you just have a little nice like Olive Garden date at a car dealership and then don't buy a car,
Get breadsticks. Get a salad with.
he's like, is that enough pepper?
I was thinking that. Say when.
Yeah, say when.
You're just in his office, like sitting across from his desk.
Most dudes working at a car dealership just have to take their jacket off and they're in their Olive Garden uniform already.
Yeah. No, dudes that work at those places just left Olive Garden and they're talking shit to their friends who still
Seriously,
work
yeah,
at
and they're
Olive
posting
Garden.
about it on Facebook and shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit, dude. I have a couple buddies that left Dutch Bros and went and sold cars and just fucked their life up. But when they first, it's the worst job ever.
But the first
'Cause
month, they're like, "You guys are fucking poor." Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, fuck, you sell a car, like, you know, it sucks for a while, and then you sell a car, and you're like, woo! You, get, like, you know, because if you're selling new cars, I'm sure you get, like, a decent little commish.
yeah, like you go out that night, I'm sure.
Yeah, for real. Like, yeah, and I'm sure you can, like, kind of go a little wild off of that a little bit.
Yeah.
But then it's just 3 more weeks, and you fucking don't sell a car. And you're like, oh, shit, dude.
Yeah.
My girlfriend doesn't work because she's an artist.
I like know this guy.
My girlfriend's a model, dude. She's not making any money off of it yet.
Yeah. Oh
I
god.
haven't sold a car in 3 weeks. My fucking Dodge Charger is about to get repoed by the company I work for.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you ever like those like pests or like solar salesmen? There's people like trying to get me to do that on campus all the time, and I'm like, dude,
That's a scam.
I know people who I legit know people who have made legit money, but if you just have they're always like, yeah, you'll just be walking around Georgia all summer, and I'm
Yeah.
like, if I suck at this job, I will kill myself.
Yeah, for real, dude.
They're like, and if you're really good, you'll get a Segway, and I'm like, fuck me in the ass.
That's
Like,
Segway, dude.
that's so like,
Man, and you're just in Georgia. Black people are just making fun of you.
oh yeah, like,
You know, like-
yeah, yeah.
Oh, he got a Segway. You're like, shut up.
Yeah, it's all of our podcast listeners are like, we used to like you.
Yeah. My mom's inside listening to your podcast, bitch. There's levels to things, dude.
That's a funny like a comic who's like too big for his britches. He's like, bitch, your mom's listening to my podcast right now. Like,
Dude, that would be sick. Dude, man, if I caught my mom listening to a friend of mine's podcast, though, I'd fucking kill her.
you know how pissed I'd be.
I would fucking murder my mom, dude.
Like another like Boise Comics podcast.
Dude,
Fuck
Chris
outta
Foster's mom liked every post on my story the other day.
here. Oh yeah, what's up, Emma?
Yeah,
I'm sure
what's
she's
up?
made it
She's
this
she's
far.
listening. She's like, I'm not black.
Well, Chris can't tell the difference between white people, so
Oh, dude, I know. Chris Foster, what are you doing, dude?
he said he thinks all white people look the same. Chris is white, guys.
Yeah, Chris is the whitest. And yeah, I mean,
Which
what?
honestly, like that's a vision problem, dude.
Yeah, seriously. Well, and also that's just silly.
It's the silliest. And he said it, no one called him on it. Me and Ian made eye contact and we're like, what the fuck just happened? And no one said anything.
Dude, also Chris Foster.
Not saying it's better to say any race looks the same, but to say your own is just stupid.
Well, dude, and Chris Foster fucking was doing breathing exercises in the green room at Watson's. I wanted to go belly punch him while he was
I
doing
hope
that.
the hallway of the Matt Swede has security footage with audio, because he's doing breathing exercises in the hallway one time, and I'm like kind of stoned, and I walk in and I go, "Are you okay?" And he doesn't answer. And I go, "Is this something medical or hippie?" Doesn't answer, and I just go to the bathroom. Because I legit was worried about him. He was like expanding his stomach. Like
Yeah,
he's
it's
supposed
so
to and
annoying.
Shit.
Next time I see him doing it, I'm not tapping him so hard, dude.
That's the temptation for sure.
yeah. Or just a belly punch, like just boom, and he's
Yeah, if you time it right, you could knock the wind out of him, and it would feel like you double jumped him on a trampoline.
Oh, for real.
You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't have to hit him that hard to knock the wind out of him if you just timed it with his breath.
For real, dude.
I can't believe we're talking about how to knock the wind out of Chris Foster.
Dude, I can't believe they're letting him drink beer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yo, we got a drunk tard. All right. Sometimes you say things right at the hour mark. So you record 5 more minutes so that you can cut out.
Yeah, fine. Oh, shit. Hope we can get something like the transistor joke, you know what I mean? For Dale out there.
Damn, dude. This guy's like friends with... Not that that's bad. I mean, I guess that's cool.
He's like wingmanning the down homie. The fallen
I can't
soldier.
believe that like he's drinking. That's really what I don't know.
I feel like I've seen Down syndrome people get fucked up, but I don't know.
I have
where.
too, but they're usually fucking homeless, man.
Yeah, like this kid has parents who like have money and care about him.
Yeah, and that's cool, but I'm just surprised that they're like, yeah, get drunk, get fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
sick.
What if he just keeps going? I don't feel shit.
Dude,
He's like,
can you imagine him like 5 Heinekens deep listening to Eminem?
yeah.
Like, he probably gets so loud, dude. Just rapping along with Eminem songs.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. All right, all Down syndrome people like Eminem, right?
Yeah.
For sure, right? That's
Yeah.
like their shit. That's gotta be.
Yeah.
I think so. I think at my school that was probably it.
No, like, I don't know what they were playing on the headphones, but they were walking like they were listening to Eminem.
I'm not afraid, right?
Yeah.
Fucking.
They had headphones on, and the energy was Eminem.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Eminem might have Down syndrome.
I can see it.
I think Eminem definitely has got a little something going on.
Really?
Like, oh, dude, have you ever seen like?
Well, like he has like a whole album about killing his wife. Like,
Well, he also
he's
he just like
mentally ill, but you think he's like,
he doesn't use the internet. Like he doesn't have like a smartphone at all.
okay.
Like it's just weird. Like I don't know. He's got like some weird like hermit shit. Like where it's like,
oh yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's like, oh yeah, he is like a trailer park dude from.
I do think like he wrote Stan after getting like his first piece of fan mail, where he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, they're obsessed with me, dude. Like, it's getting out of hand, and someone's gonna kill themselves." Like,
Although it is funny to think that, like, I don't know, just to picture that era of Eminem getting weird fan mail where dudes are like, I'm trying to fuck you, bro.
but like, early Slim Shady stuff, he was saying weird enough shit that it's like, can you be surprised by attracting any weird fans? Like, he was doing every weird thing under the sun.
Yeah, it's funny that Eminem, like, oscillates between, like, I'm a fucking tough, cool-ass guy and you shouldn't mess with me, and then just being like, this is the banana song. You know, like, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with
Chicks
you?
don't
Like,
even know the name of my band.
yeah, like, he makes, like, silly shit,
Yeah.
which I think is fun. Like, his early hits were all that silly shit. I think
Yeah.
that's, like, definitely the best music he's ever made. But
Yeah, probably.
like, and then, but then, like, he goes between that and being like,
Yeah.
hush, little baby, don't you cry. Like, you know, that song is, like, so over the top dramatic.
Yeah.
But then he's, like, air humping another. Like, I don't know. It's like, pick your fucking tone, dude. Like, you can't be both of these people.
One time I had the thought
There's
that
levels to things, dude.
white rappers have to be funny or like crazy, disturbed mentally. You know what I mean? And it's like he like does both. You know what I mean? Like
Mac
Jack
Miller
Harlow's
is
funny.
the only white rapper that is just a rapper.
right,
In my
but-
opinion. Like,
but,
I think
like-
he's the only one that's ever pulled it off.
Yeah.
Where he's just.
But some people would put him in like the mentally ill side of that. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah, I can see that,
And
but
I
I
did
think
change
like
the word from disturbed to ill so that would work for me. But yes.
yeah, but yeah, no, like he's not corny, and he's
Yeah.
not like it's not silly shit. He's not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
He just was like, oh yeah, this guy's good at rapping.
Yeah.
He even gets the pass to like wig out a little bit the way he talks.
Yeah, he does.
Like Magma, like dude, there's a little bit of like if your buddy was talking like that, you'd be like, okay, man.
yeah.
Like, you know, like I don't know if you really should. Because he
Yeah.
was a little bit like, alright, you know?
Yeah.
Like when a white dude hits a full aight,
I do believe that there's some white dudes that like where they're from makes them talk that way.
I just I have so much trouble believing that that's that's that's
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
You know, because even yes, you grew up in Atlanta, sure, right?
Yeah.
Did the black people you were around like you talking like that?
Yeah.
Just because you talked like them, did they like that you talked like them? Because
Right.
I can't really picture that
But like
going over well.
not on
Says the guy that 5 times during this podcast has been like, "Oh shit." I hope the black ladies are enjoying our fucking talk on
yeah,
white
race
rappers.
issues, yeah.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think of these two Idaho white boys?
Yeah. Hey, if you're driving a Cadillac down around East Side Atlanta right now,
If you're sipping your gin and juice,
everyone pour out some Hennessy and watch Down for Love with us.
if you're poeing up with us right now,
Yeah.
that'd be, dude. They should do like an NPR show for black people.
They should.
Yeah, dude.
The
The BET Awards were last night.
Like true crime podcast for black people.
That'd be cool.
Like,
And you'll never motherfucking believe what happened next. They found a whole ass body downstairs.
my brother was lying about hanging out with a chick for a while. Like, to us, kind of a pointless lie, too. Like, you can hang out with her. We don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And, like,
Oh, like he was pretending not to?
yeah.
I
like,
thought it
he
was the sadder way where he was like, I'm going to go hang out with Emily. And then he was just like going to the library.
No, he was like, didn't want us to know he was dating this chick. But then, like, we'd share a Spotify account, and I'd see he was listening to, like, two white girls on a true crime podcast. And then I'd just call him up and be like, hey, man, where you at? I got a flat tire. Can you come by? Like,
That's hella funny.
yeah.
Dude. I have my fucking music, my Spotify has been fucked up for months because of one chick I hooked up with that played so much Juice World on my phone.
Oh, that's a bad one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like,
and like
you could throw your phone in the river and then still be like, you want it sad?
like I'd be like you know, like no matter what I did to my phone, I'd still see its shadows in my room. Woo! Yeah.
I want to like soundboard play that song right now. I still here.
No, but dude, do you know how often that makes me look lame?
Oh yeah.
This shit sucks because it'll autoplay off anything. And also, I said Spotify, dude. I'll come out of the closet. I use YouTube Music. I know it's weird.
That's
Comes
solid,
for free
though.
with YouTube Premium.
I'm still like hanging out to YouTube Premium stuff where I'm like, that could be the future, but it's really weird and dumb now. Like,
I really like. I got it when it first came out, and I've just had it forever. And every time I don't have it for a little while, I want to blow my brains out from YouTube ads. Like I just
yeah.
I've
it's one of those that like once you don't have it,
I've
you'll
become
hate it.
institutionalized, dude. I can no longer return to the wild. You know, like I'm just,
yeah.
there's levels to it, dude. No, but straight up though, like I'm like it's like a 30-second ad will just like I'm gonna go fucking bomb a hospital.
Yeah.
I like don't know what to do with the anger. But
I love that shit. I love when you're just like, this is pissing me off more than anyone has.
I was playing Skate 3 the other day and got so angry that I cried. And I just was like, all right, I got to take a break. Like I was like, this
okay.
is
This
I'm
is
bringing
making me
up
feel
like
better about my-
11-year-old.
Yeah, this is making me feel better about pissing my pants.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, that was like some anger. By the way, does this guy have herpes?
Oh my gosh. Dude, I cannot. You put this together, I didn't, I think. The fact that this played after Jerk is crazy.
Oh, yeah, that is nuts. That's sick.
Is that why you were laughing the first time?
No, I was just laughing because
it was
just that like Love on the Spectrum worked out, and they were like, "Fuck it, let's get some Down syndrome people in here."
Somebody's like, we gotta steal that
Also, like,
idea.
dude, they're like literally hanging out in like a little kid classroom right now.
Oh yeah, they like rented a space to film this, huh?
Do you not think that they could handle like a TGI Fridays or something?
They need more colors than that. They need way
You
more.
think you don't think like
need, if
Do you
if
think
the
a Red
letters aren't
Robin
on the wall? They're so confused they don't know what to do.
do you think a Red Robin is stimulating enough?
I think yes. I think that's.
Like, do you think there's enough memorabilia? A Wingers actually might be too much. Dude, you get a
they
couple
love sports bars.
You get a couple Down syndrome guys and a wingers, they're tearing that place up.
Dude, popcorn everywhere.
Dude, there's popcorn on the fucking ceiling.
Dude, they're fucking
unlimited sticky fingers, dude.
They're fucking eating popcorn out of each other's assholes and shit.
Yeah, oh, dude. Man, if you walked into a
Unlimited
wingers,
sticky fingers? That sounds like a Down syndrome strip club.
yeah, dude, for real. Dude, oh man, I would love to see a stripper that like grabs the dollar bills with a fucking
sticky
hand, yeah.
From an arcade prize or something?
Yeah. Oh, dude, that'd be fucking hot as shit.
Oh yeah. Is that pedophilia? I don't even know.
I feel like
No, you pictured a grown chick with big boobs. You're fine.
yeah, no, it was definitely she had huge boobs. Dude. The chick in
Big
my
old
mind,
zonkers.
she had a fucking rocking ass and giant boobs.
Yeah.
Fucking woo!
I love it.
Dude, I'm gonna start doing a phone sex service where I'm just like, imagine if you will, the hottest woman you've ever seen.
Dude, you know it was something I didn't realize existed for women? Crazy setup. My friends were talking about how they were like having like a girls' night watching Magic Mike, and there was this one chick who they think is lesbian who kept going like, "Ooh yeah," like,
dude, that's so funny. This is hot.
Yeah, like they said she kept saying "daddy," like just like the most like it's okay, like just watch the movie.
Yeah, for
like,
real, dude. That's sick. I feel like dudes get more out of Magic Mike than women do.
In what way?
I think dudes think it's like more fun. Like I think guys have a better time.
Like oh yeah, he's ripped, dude.
I think a movie where it's like a bunch of hot dudes hanging out is more for the male mind than
yeah.
Like I think any dude that's watched Magic Mike will tell you it's a lot better than you would think. Right?
Yeah, well, and like Magic Mike doesn't have like a I haven't seen it, but like
you should watch it, dude.
Okay.
Watch Magic. That's
Next
episode will be Magic Mike.
No, but like there's not
we
like
actually should. That's funny, but
you know, it's a good idea. But there's not like a female character for like them to like put themselves into, right?
Not really. I mean, there's like.
But like,
shows.
if you're a dude watching, it's like, what if me and all my friends were hot as shit and we did
yeah,
this?
like there
You know
is
what I mean?
kind of the dream of like, fuck yeah, dude. Like if me
It's
and
like
my
listening
friend,
to Drake's music.
we're all just ripped and had big wieners and just fucking, we're just like, woo! Look at my dick. And like, there's levels.
No, it's why dudes listen to Drake. It's like, what if I was this like smooth? I mean, Drake's not what he was.
Drake.
But, like,
That's what's funny is Drake. I think that honestly, the envy of listening to Drake is just that he gets a lot of pussy.
right.
And there is
But
an
he
anger
talks
aspect.
about it in, like-
Definitely, every dude, even and I like Drake a little bit too.
Uh-huh.
I know that you're a huge fan. I know that you're
It's my
what you
guilty
might
pleasure.
call a certified lover boy.
Dude, my blood's boiling right now.
Jack's about to like stand up and hit me, dude. I don't really like to show off that I have muscles usually. Dude, you
Drake
just hauled
fan.
up. You beat the shit out of Chris Foster one night. Whoa, Jack is not chill, dude.
But no, like Drake, yeah, it's just I get pussy in like 1,000 different ways to say it.
Yeah, and just it's somebody that like shouldn't really get pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like on the if you're being, I mean honestly, like if you're looking at circumstance, obviously he gets pussy. He's the biggest recording artist in the world.
Right. But
By
like
a lot.
socially, who he is at the party.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, it's like,
oh my
what?
god, dude! Just the embarrassing, like all of those, like it's like, why is Drake like this, dude?
Yeah.
And how have they not been able to coach Drake into being cool yet?
Well, and it's like he was the alpha male of his friend group in Canada. Like, you know what I
he is
mean? Like nobody, like Canada is so lame that nobody in his high school friend group was like, dude, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, no, and you're hitting on something that I think is a pretty big experience for small town people, which is being a black guy in a small town just makes you inherently cool a lot of the time.
Yeah, that is.
You know, like where it's like, and you lean into it, but you don't have any other cool black guys around you, and so you're
Yeah.
just like this weird Canada black.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. Yeah.
Isn't there a Drake diss song called Canada Dry?
Is there?
Yeah, like somebody else dissing Drake. It's called Canada Dry. Funny ass name.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, that's the thing is like, the greatest diss tracks in hip hop history have been on Drake because people were like, "Oh yeah, this is easy." Like,
greatest diss track in hip hop history is definitely that fucking "I'm Gonna Kill a Clown Today" video. You know what I'm talking about at all?
Are you talking about the Pusha T one?
No, dude. Hold on. You keep talking, dude.
Okay, because the Pusha T one is awesome. You know the Drake Pusha T?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that shit is dope as
where
fuck.
he's like, "You're dating a porn star."
And you have a
like,
fucking kid, bitch.
Yeah.
No, that's dope as shit.
Yeah. Pusha T. That shit was... And yeah, it was like, it like blew the world up, and then everyone was like... And then like, he's been a meme ever since. Like, it was like, when you have a friend who like... goes like, "Don't you think that person's kind of whack?" And you're like, "Yes, everyone's been saying it." And you know what I mean? It was like Pusha T like woke up the whole world to like, "Oh yeah, Drake is whack." Like,
fucking my buddy, a friend of mine in high school, we used to like hang out with his sister, like who was like an adult, like we were like 16, she was like 20 or whatever, you know. We would go hang out at her house, smoke weed and shit. But her boyfriend was just this fucking dork that was like a little older than her. Yeah. We just fucking hated him. But what's funny is none of us, for like a year, all three of us were too scared to talk about how much we disliked this guy, just because it was like the sister's boyfriend, and it was like, I don't know if my buddy is cool with him, and you know, but there was this one day where like he did something shitty and he left, and we all just were like, man, fuck Blake, dude. That dude fucking sucks. You know, like that's like the most cathartic shit ever, though.
When like it finally breaks down to like, yeah, but like that's bullshit what they do, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it is great finding out. Like you're like, oh, we're all in company of being able to talk shit on one person.
Yeah, like especially at like your job or something. Oh, it's the best.
And you find your Dwight, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, or like. Even...
This is the greatest diss track of all time, dude. I don't want to get too far away from it.
I'm sorry, little kids, but I'm gonna kill a clown today.
I have seen
I could say bullets are gonna spray. I'm from Brooklyn. That's all right. But let me just say.
But that's all right. Immediately, he's like, he's avoiding rhymes, dude.
Yeah. Which is a funny bit.
I'm sorry, little kids, but I'm gonna kill a clown today. Like his fucking voice, dude.
To have like the really good cadence, but no rhymes, and it's just like, dude, you're fucking almost there.
Also, there's no way he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's the most southern accent of all time.
I'm sorry, little kids.
No, what he means is like, he has a hat that says Brooklyn on it.
I'm gonna kill a clown today. Clown.
Clown.
Did you hear that they're clowning celebrities? They're making clowns.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have a southern accent, it should be easy to do like a rapper voice you've heard before. How did he make it like a white version? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like...
No, it is funny. That is back to white rappers, which, by the way, we can totally wrap up. We're like in an hour 20. But one more thing about white rappers.
Some people think white people can rap, but...
Yeah, but watch, Jack's about to prove it. Welcome back to White Boy News.
White Boy News. White Boy News is good.
They're sending over another Russian to play basketball.
It's all just like Joe Burrow injury reports and shit. Like,
yeah, dude, I get that sports joke because I'm manly and
he's
no
a
sports.
White quarterback who like, anyway, it's all like Jack Harlow is rumored to have an album. What?
It's just
with it down.
His face is funny. He's making a funny face.
Oh, I see.
Hey, we're watching a different show, guys, by the way, now.
Yeah,
it's not the Down syndrome show anymore. It wasn't pointing and saying his face was funny.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though, like, what if your Downs homie makes a funny face at you? Like, on purpose. What if he's I make funny faces at people?
Yeah, you better be pretty fucking sure that's what they're doing, though.
Well, and I feel like
you know what I mean?
I feel like when Downs people make those jokes, they probably fall flat a lot because people feel like they can't laugh.
Yeah.
They think that he's just thinking.
Yeah. Dude.
They think he's just imagining something.
Yeah. He's like, oh, he's probably doing math in his head.
I think in Middleton, it was still a town where they, like, don't tell disabled people that they're disabled. Which
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. How do you handle
they
that? Have they
still-
talked about that in psychology?
What when?
Do you tell them?
Like if you finish the program, you get to tell them, but I don't think, you know what I mean? Like if I graduate, I can, but
No, but but I'm just like,
yeah.
this
When you
is
know,
an honest question.
No, I've
If
thought
you
about
have
this
a
too.
mentally challenged, like, and I'm talking like beyond like being into Legos and talking about it a lot or something. You know?
Right. Like
I mean, like if you have like one of these guys,
yeah,
do you like sit them down and go like, hey man, you have Down syndrome, which means that you're
yeah.
like, you know, slower.
Like as a parent,
Yeah.
yeah, I assume so.
You think you gotta?
Yeah, you must have, right? Because imagine the ego they would build if they don't, if they keep winning student body president every year.
Dude, for real. I mean, there's gotta be some monsters, some monsters.
Some like really like I win at everything. It's fucking crazy. Like I'm the Michael Jordan of this shit. Like,
Yeah, they're like, dude, I only hit like one, like a hit. It was like a base hit, and the whole crowd exploded.
they want my doodle, dude. They want this thug dick I got.
This thug ass dick. Thug ass fucking Down syndrome ass dick.
They want it, dude. No, did you see Jason's mom when I hit that ball?
Yeah, dude. Base hit up second. It's like, how the fuck did they not get me out? It's right there, dude.
This is the worst tackling team I've ever played against.
This shortstop's a fucking retard.